Replace the belt and lengthen it. When replacing the spray car guide rail, you need to loosen the belt adjustment bolt a little first, not completely remove the adjustment bolt. Then loosen the belt clip on the back of the front of the spray car, remove the belt, and pull the belt out of the machine. Then move the spray car head to the middle for a distance to facilitate the disassembly and assembly of other parts later. Remove the anti-collision pad, sensor stop, angle iron, and pulley bracket, and push out the spring nut you need to use. It should be noted here that the removed parts need to be put away to avoid subsequent defects that will cause the machine to fail to use normally. When you get here, you need to splice the extended guide rail with the same color label. Lock the onward connectors on both sides of the guide rail in turn. After splicing the guide rail, check whether the splicing gap is flat. After splicing the guide rail, as in the video, put in the spring nut and install the anti-collision pad. Then install the spring nut required for the sensor flap. When installing the sensor stopper, just screw it on, which is convenient to adjust the position and then lock and fix it. Install the pulley bracket in the same manner and bolt it. The ground printing combination requires guide support rods to be installed at both ends of the spray car guide rail. When installing the guide support rod, the black wheels touch the ground and bolt the two angle iron. At this step, you need to pay attention and remove the two fixing bolts of the drag chain groove. After counting the second bolt hole of the drag chain slot, screw the drag chain slot on the motor bracket with a bolt. Then install a spring nut on the guide support rod, and the drag chain groove is conveniently fixed on it. If the bolt hole of the drag chain groove does not match the nut hole at this position, the position of the guide support rod on the guide rail needs to be adjusted. To fix the bolts at both ends of the drag chain groove, pay attention to see if the motor bracket is parallel to the drag chain groove. Find the drag chain guide wheel in the accessory and install it on the motor bracket. It should be noted here that this wheel is limited to the combination of extended guide rails on the ground. The cable needs to be arranged under the wheel and hung in the hook to avoid friction between the cable and the belt. When it comes to installing the belt, put on and off the prepared longer belt through the belt gear and fix it to the belt clip first. After unpacking the belt, pass the other end of the belt through the motor bracket and put it on the motor gear. After the belt passes through the pulley bracket at the top in turn, tighten the belt and fix it to the belt clip. After locking the belt clip, if there is any remaining too long belt, you can cut it off and keep it the same as in the video. At this time, the belt is loose. Check whether each node of the belt is installed in place. Adjusting belt tightness with hexagon wrench. While adjusting, pinch with your hands whether the belt is tightened and elastic. Move the front of the car to the position in the video. The crash pad needs to be next to the sensor flap. Check whether the blue origin sensor is spaced about 2 mm from the flap and aligned parallel. Adjust the position of the locking bolt. Finally, move the spray car head left and right to see if it can move normally. If there is no problem with the inspection, you can move the spray head to the middle a little, which is convenient to lift the spray head and turn on the power switch. The machine enters the self-inspection. When the self-test is docked at the origin, the sensor light is off, indicating that the printer is normal. When pumping ink, you need to power on and press and hold the down button to raise the front of the spray car.